Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. Welcome to another week. Let me just fix my lights here. There we go, much better. How are you guys doing this week? Just position myself here, open all the protocols, everything needed. Close this one, open this one. How are you guys doing? Welcome to another week. So, last week we made quite the right assumption, which was to sell a put because we didn't know if the market was going to go up and down. I personally thought it was going to go sideways, which did not happen. It skyrocketed. Last week we made quite the right, so it skyrocketed all the way to $1,700, which I think it is where it is right now currently. Yeah, 1703. So let's take a look at our charts. Let's take a look at our portfolio here on Arbitrum. So let me actually share this with you. Share my screen as always. Hello, Erman. Glad to have you here as always. We go to desktop and camera. And we also have chat down below, which was something that I forgot that I had added. Amazing. Yeah, so what you're seeing right now is what you're seeing right now is the profit and loss for the 30 days. They fixed it finally. Can you see it with my webcam over here? Yeah, they fixed it finally because for some reason it was showing if I added SUSD or USDC to my wallet, it would count as a gain, which is not really something good. So now it only shows, at least I think it only shows the money that we've made in premiums by buying and selling, or selling and buying back these options here on Lira. So these last 2 weeks, we've made $50, which was 20. We actually have here history. It was 26 and a $24 premium. So really, really good for us. Amazing profits so far on Arbitrum. They are a little bit better than Optimism. Optimism, we still have less strikes to choose from. Today I'm looking. Today is going to be a little bit faster than usual because the markets are moving fast. So we also have to act quickly. Unfortunately, Sleep Moneymaker is not going to be in this live stream. He is traveling for work. And he also forgot to let us know what the range is for the strategy. He usually gives the range, but I want to let you know that the last week's range was very, like, I think 10 points inside the range. So Ethereum stayed like 10 points inside the predicted range that he gave us last week. So 9 consecutive weeks of profits, which is ridiculously good for us. So let's see if this one becomes week number 10. So 10 weeks, 10 consecutive weeks without losing any money. Now, if we look at what I want to do, there's this 1900 right here, which is very juicy because there's only 14 delta, but I do think Ethereum is going to go up again. I don't know if it will stay up, but I don't want to be there to find out. And this 1550, even though the break even is closer to what the call was, the call's break even is 200, almost 200 points in difference. This one is only 168, 170 more or less. There's more implied volatility over here. So 67 here, and here 0.61. Oh, now it flipped. Okay. Here we have a 14.5 delta, and here we have an 11 delta. So this one is safer. 7.15 premium for a $10 premium. So we know we like these $10 premiums. We like to see these. We like to sell these. But the question is Ethereum gonna reach $1,900 and just get the best of us or no? So this is what we're trying to figure out today. All this huge mess here on my chart, but what we have to analyze is the following. Last time we saw Ethereum at 1900 was all the way in August 2022. Okay, so yeah, last time we saw Ethereum like this was the 17th of August. So a long time ago, very long time ago. Is Ethereum going to try to climb up to the 1900s again, since it seems to be very bullish? Okay, I personally don't have a formed opinion on the markets right now. Everyone seems to think that the bear run is the bear run is over. Now we're gonna go to the bull run again. I don't personally agree with this, but I don't have a very convincing point to let you know why you should also not agree with it. So everyone should have their own strategies, and everyone should have their own ideas on what do they think the market's going to go, where do they think the market's going to go, which, by the way, I would like to know. So if you have an idea on why the market or where the market's going to go, up or down, just let me know. Write it down here in the comments so we can discuss a little bit about market conditions. Where do you think it's going to go? All these sort of stuff. So now it is a 17 and 16. Wow. 17, 16 Ethereum. So it's climbing really, really fast. So our premiums are going to be gone. So that $7, whatever it is going to be $6.76. Let's run the numbers right now, because now it's a 10 delta. If it is above 1.5, I might just sell it. If it is not above, if it is below 1.5, then we should look at something else. So right here, 1600, and we go for a 4 maybe. No, 4 is too much, 3.55. Okay, so here I get $22.82. Let me open my calculator real quick. 2262. I'll divide this by the 1600. 1.4, so almost 1.5%. The 1600 is at 18 delta, not good. Let's go back to the calls. Now the calls right here is 15, but we have an $11 premium. So 1600, let's see, 3.5. No, it's too much. So if we sell 2.9, already had a calculator open here. So if we sell 2.9 contracts at 1900, we are gonna collect $30, 30.73. Divide this by the 1600, so we have a 1.9, so not even 2% on the 1900, which makes me wonder, is it worth the risk? Because I personally think it's gonna go up. Ethereum is gonna go up. I don't know if by Friday is gonna end close to the 1900. I don't know. I personally think it's just gonna test the 1760, 1770, and then gonna go down, because it's gonna be oversold again, like we saw right here. It's gonna be oversold and then oversold again. overbought. Yeah, overbought, and it's gonna go down. So this is my opinion about what is gonna happen. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna be risky for me to sell this one right now. Because if we go to the 1550s right now, right here, how much we are almost 11% from actual price, 680. What do you guys think about it? As while we think about this, I would just want to make a quick plug right here. If you check the pinned messages on our chat, you will see this Twitter link. I just want you to, if you have the time, if you want to help out, reach out, click on this link, go to this tweet right here. It's a very long thread. If you don't want to read the thread, you can just scroll all the way down, and I post it on Medium as well, so you can find it on Twitter if you like threads, and you can find it the same thing, same content here on Medium in a longer format, if it is up to you, depending on if you want to read it right here or read it on Twitter. It will mean a lot to me. This is responding to Bankless HQ. They've made an article about options, and they forgot to mention the option seller, like the options writer, which is what we do. So I pretty much made an article covering this part that they missed. This is their article as well, from Bankless HQ. You can read it. The link's going to be also in the Medium article or the Twitter thread. That's something that you would like to take a look at. So now going back here to Lira. Let's see. Previous support is around 1800. So now that is, I like the 1900 call. What is the current support for Ethereum? Like, what is it right now? Is it the 1590, 1599, 1600? Yeah, I think this should be this one right here, or maybe the 1512, this range right here. Do you know? We are from the 1900s. We are 11% as well. So right now we're pretty much even from the puts and the call side. So if we sell a put, the put would be, we sell a put that is 10 delta, 176 break even. Here it is a 15 delta, 193 break even. I meant resistance. Oh yeah, resistance at the top and support at the bottom. It was completely, didn't even notice that. No worries. Still, I want to be very careful about this. I want to be very careful about this. I don't know if Ricardo's here as well. He's also been 100% right on all his options, and even though we did not agree on some of them, because sometimes I sold puts and he sold calls, but we both ended up profitable because Ethereum stayed lateral, stayed sideways during that week. So I would like to hear his opinion. He most likely is going to sell a put because he is very bullish. I saw a couple of tweets where he was mentioning that he wanted to go for puts. I don't know if that's what he ended up choosing. But, excuse me. But it does make sense for someone who is very bullish to sell these puts instead of selling calls. Good support at 1500. Right. Okay, so the delta now has slowed down to, is lower to a 14.7, which is still really good. The implied volatility is still very high. You know what? Let's run these numbers again right here. 1600, what was it? 2.9? 2.9 is too risky. Maybe 2.5 actually. 2.6, 2.7. No, 2.6 is the deal. So 2.6, I would have the liquidation price at 2000, so Ethereum would have to go 300 points by next Friday. Which would be crazy, because 2K, it would go to 16% in a week. And I will make 2778. 2778. Divide this by 1600. So 1.7 in premium. 1.7 in premium for a 15 delta. Of course, as always, we have a lack of strikes right here. On SyncQuote, I currently have this February 17th still hasn't expired. It was from the Strangle, which, by the way, did end up being profitable, because when Ethereum closed this morning at expiration time, Ethereum was 1660, so only 10 points. It was at the money. It was not considered in the money or out of the money. It was a little bit in the money by 10 points, but that made us lose $32 on this side. But because we had another leg on the put side, we got pretty much, we broke even pretty much. I don't remember what it was. Like, I think it was like -$1 overall, without counting transaction fees. But the Strangle was successful to see. If otherwise we would have been $32 negative, but because we had another leg on the Strangle, it was good. So it still hasn't been settled, just because this is the margin mode, so it is a little bit buggy sometimes. And by the way, this margin mode with leverage is going to be out by end of February, beginning March. We're already working on the launch hype to hype up sellers or people who just want to buy and leverage on these sort of things. But here, if we go to trade, let's sell. Let's see, the 1900 right here is 16. Let's actually earn yield. Let's see what it says. The 2000 would be better for a medium risk, because right now it is saying that we have a 11, so an 88%, 89% chance of profit with this strategy, calculating by subtracting rho to the delta. You know what? I think we should go with this one. I think Erman convinced me. So if I lose money, it is his fault. Just kidding. Yeah, let's run with this. Let's see again these numbers. 1600, $2,000 liquidation, 28. Oh, we got a little bit more money. 2863. So 2863. I divide this by 1600. 1.8 pretty much, which is good for us. So we confirm the transaction on MetaMask right here. 57. Arbitrum has been very active lately, and there's a lot of new there's a lot of new people coming in. So transaction fees have been a little bit on the higher side than what it usually are. So I've been seeing fees at like 57, 75 cents, which for Arbitrum are very high because we used to have fees like 20 cents, 13 cents. So we've opened our position right here. It is saying 32. Let's refresh this right here. Yeah, there we go. For some reason, it was scaring me right here. So we've opened our position here. Let's see if we are able to do it on Optimism for the pull on the hedge, which also has been profitable. So really, really nice. Let's go to manage and Lira. So let's refresh because it should have connected here. Still not able to connect. While we wait for this, let's see the expirations that they have. Wow. Wow, really horrible here. We cannot sell the 1900 because we don't have enough liquidity on Optimism. There's only the 1750. Yeah, so pretty much let's see if I can connect this right here or not. Right, opening another tab. Okay, so the hedge is having issues again, as usual. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna figure it out right now. I'm gonna reach out to them on Twitter, on Discord, let them know what's going on, see if they can help me fix this. But so far we have our position on Arbitrum. I have my position here and also on SyncQuote. Wrong network. Let me switch to Arbitrum again. Yeah, which is a 1500 put. Maybe I'll sell a 1900 just to see, just to figure out as we go. So I guess this is it. Again, before we end the stream, let me just ask you again if you can kindly check out the link that is pinned right here in the description. That is pinned, not in the description, in the video, which is about, go to site, which is a thread about options. Again, that will mean a lot to me. If you guys can reach out, read this. It is very interesting, a little bit long if you're not used to read Twitter threads. You can check out the last link, which is going to be the Medium article. I also have it. I have the unrolled version on Typefully. If you don't have an article, if you don't have a Medium article, user. You don't need to log in. You don't need to create any account. You just click right here. You're gonna go to my Typefully, which you can read it as a whole right here. So this is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week. Right here in Brazil is gonna be Carnival. So if you don't know, big party, big everything here. So there won't be much time for me because I'm not gonna be partying, but I'm gonna be helping a couple of friends. So it's gonna be a busy week here for Brazilians. It's gonna be a busy week for me as well. So I hope you guys had an amazing week, and I hope this next week is also very, very good for you. Other than that, I guess this is it. I'll see you guys next week, next Friday, as always. Maybe if we have any high movement on Ethereum, up or down, I'll make another live stream just out of the blue. I'll ping it on Twitter, I'll ping it on Discord to let you guys know. So anyways, thank you for joining this live stream, for watching, and also helping, liking, and subscribing. Thank you again. I'll see you guys next Friday. Take care.